Okay, so then that year you signed a 1-year deal with TNA, which was a brand new wrestling federation at that point, and you end up winning the heavyweight championship, which made you the TNA's first ever world champion.
Yeah, that was exciting. I didn't know they were going to do that. And when they told me that, I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. And so I remember when I won the championship, you could see I was really excited because I was the first. Like, that's never going to change. And for them to have that trust in me to be able to carry the organization meant a lot.
Okay, and that same year, UFC 40 happens when you finally get to fight Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, I'm not sure that that was my desire. Because if you remember, obviously, when we were going to go fight, obviously I was excited about fighting, right? But if I was going to do that fight, I wish they would come to me like 10 years earlier. Because if you remember, I think I was in my mid-40s or late 40s or something like that when I fought him. And he was 26 or 27 in his prime. And probably at that time, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. I mean, he was dominant. So it was, when they came to me with that fight, obviously me being a fighter, I was excited to do it. But in the back of my head, which I wouldn't let it take over my thoughts, I knew that I had to get lucky. I knew I had to do something to be able, or at least stay in the fight long enough for him to be able to come down to my level, which is get tired. And so that just never happened. But they offered me the fights every time. And remember, it wasn't me going after them. They came to me because the organization was dying. And they came to me because I put numbers up. I always have. So they came to me to revive the organization, to put the fight together with Tito Ortiz because we had a rivalry, because of the thing with Guy Mesker. And so when they said that, I was all in because this is my legacy. If it dies, so does my legacy. So I wasn't going to let that happen. So I took the fight.
Right. And right before round 4, you guys threw in the towel.
Yes. Yeah, that was the first fight. Yeah. That was a title fight.
Exactly. Yeah. I guess you were fighting with a torn ACL?
Yeah, that's not what hindered me. I mean, listen, I was older. I had a lot of injuries. He was just a better fighter, period. And I had to get lucky. I had to bring him into deep waters, get him tired, and hopefully make a mistake and catch him. I took punishment trying to do that. I went 4 rounds and just got pummeled. But I felt like, I wanted to keep it going and going because if he got tired, I could catch him. And they ended up stopping the fight. I didn't, at the time, it wasn't my suggestion because I wanted to go out on my shield. I would have went in and did the last round. But my corner said, dude, you don't need to take anymore. You've done enough. You've already created this. You don't need to go out there and put yourself in harm's way. And they had to talk to me about it. And finally I said, okay. And it was the right call, right? I mean, because it could have been a lot worse.